Hello and welcome back to the sunny swamps where indeed the sun is shining and we are not looking at what we've built last time. You know why that is? Yeah, look at these colors. You know what I discovered after finishing last video? There is no Dazzling Ride Award. Well, there is. It's in the sequel. It's not in Rollercoaster Tycoon, the original. So I'll keep my promise because I want this park to look good for as far as we have time to invest in the looks of it. And these colors definitely do not help. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna change this one. Definitely the bright yellow is gonna go. We might want to go with maybe if we reverse this might look good. Something like that could work, for that one. And then for this one, Chapyong, I think these colors are already a lot better. Here perhaps this would work. And then maybe with a I don't know, the black supports are okay. It's just that the green, the green is kind of putting it off. Really. If we go with yellow tracks on this one too, it does make it look more like one coaster. It also does add quite a bit of yellow, though. I'll have to admit that. The supports do mix it up. Yeah, it's not that bad. I think that this, because it's a paired up duo coaster, I think we should go with something like that. But in any case, yeah, I did my research and yeah, I discovered that we did not do it the right way. Good. Another thing is that we should check in on the eggheads, and we see that we have the motion simulator, the swinging inverter ship, and we're gonna get another thrill ride. And then I believe we do have plenty for now, so we're gonna switch it to roller coasters, as we're gonna need those soon. We now have the wooden one and the steel one to build. But we're not gonna do that straight away. But we do want an extra one, it's kind of like the next coaster. So that's also sorted. Another thing is that we now have one food and one drink stall. And I said we would build more once the park was grown a little. I think now is the moment to do so. So let's add... Wait, there's a tree there? Fine, we'll move it there then. I mean, if that's the way of it. Oh, and just excuse me. And I'm back. Yeah, I had to cough my my lungs out. Anyway, for the next ride, what we should do is I feel like we should continue on this area. Now, as for like the path, see, what I want to do is have some path over here, which will move in this direction, like right at the edge of this island, basically. And if we go and extend the path over here, then we don't really have much access to this bit of this island. So what I feel like we should do is extend the path, or from here, or maybe from here and then up here. Yeah, perhaps that is that the most clever and smart thing to do? It would seem so, to be honest. If we were to move it over here and then go a little bit wide like this, move all the way over here and then loop back on itself. We basically create like another loop like we have over here, a bit bigger, with lots of room for rides to fit on the inside over here. What it also means is that we have a body of water here, and you know what I kind of set myself as a goal is I don't really mind tracks above the water. but we should really try to avoid getting the slam down rides on top of the water. I feel like that would be, that would degrade the natural beauty of this park. I want to keep the water visible. So, because we have plenty of land to move, to build stuff on, we're gonna at least try and make that a reality. And to that end, you know what we should do? Let us first extend the path. So let's just quickly do this. There. Now, as we have over here, we have like higher sections of the path, and then I think we should do something like that too. So this also gives us nice opportunities to move, to build tracks above and below the path there. So that's also a good thing. But it's kind of the style and theme here, because we have like a bridge here and we have a bridge here. So I want to continue that when we construct our path. So we're gonna see more of this, and hopefully we will be able to utilize this not just for path constructing, but also to have cool tracks go below here, That would be ideal. Now, you, handy dude, you shall not mow. Thou shall not mow. and then slam down your lawnmower, to keep the ballweed at bay. That's totally not a reference to some kind of movie. Let's quickly get this sorted, and this, and this, and then also that, and then that, and that. Alright, nice. We don't really have that many guests over here currently, but that's alright. Now what we do have is these rides paired up. Are you ready for it? Nice. Very nice. I don't recall exactly how high this was, but I believe this was 5.55. So we got like almost half an excitement point added to the ratings purely by having it paired up, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, that's totally worth it. Now, as for over here, here's what I have in mind, because I have been thinking about this. We're gonna build this, the cycle monorail. And we're gonna try and get it over here on this line of tiles. Yeah, this one here, the straight one. Maybe extend all the way up till here, maybe terraform a little. Ooh, if we terraform, we are able to have this go underground. No, I don't feel like doing that though. I don't want it to be all that big either. Basically what I want to do with it is just a simple go around the lake. And if we can get away with it, make like a stop over here. Because this is, the terrain over here is like height 8. So if we stick to height 8, we should be able to move below these tracks, no problem. And try and see if we can just make one loop here and then get back to the station. So it's going to be a simple cycle mono rail, but I believe that it should be a successful one because we keep it simple and short. Entrance there. Now, what we might want to do is a little terraforming, just so that we can get out of the area that we're in. So then we'll do the exit there. And let me see. So like ooh, this is actually, oh nice, nice, nice. This is actually one of those rides that is really able to curve everywhere. So that's actually a good sign. Nice. Now, what's the special? Okay, there is no specialty for this ride. Basically, it's only station pieces. Also, we can go up and down a little. I'm not sure if we should do it. We might want to explore the possibility a little. Oh, nice. And then straight. And then this doesn't work, but this should work. So this was kind of what I was hoping for that we would be able to do, and we effectively are able to do this. So that's nice. And then we shall go down. So we do have our height difference there. And then get up. Do we want to go? No, we won't. We won't be doing any fancy stuff there. So that's basically it. Speaking about a compact and cheap design, huh? Now, as for hooking it up, we might have made that a little bit more challenging than we needed to by going straight here. What I should have done is go out directly and then lower it so that we would be more easily able to connect it to this bit over there, because that's what we should be doing basically. And to prevent any future repeat guests, I also feel like we should relocate the exit to this bit. So we can then just connect it straight there. Yeah, that's definitely gonna prevent any future, return guests. But I feel like that would be the smart thing to do. So we will redesign this a little, because I didn't really keep the construction of like the queue and exit in mind when designing the track. And then we should be able to... Oh, never mind. And then do this. Nice. Okay, so now we should be able to get this going. Come on, game. I don't have all day. I can't just toy around with stupid pathing issues. It shouldn't exist, you know. How easy would it be if the terrain would adjust itself to where I have... Okay, eggheads, you are on a roller coaster, right? And we got jet skis. That's a very nice thing to have over here, which we right now cannot have over here anymore. We'll find another spot for the jet skis. I'm pretty sure that we will be able to... I mean, this lake is big, but at the same time, it's not that big. At the same time, though, I do believe that all this path is one higher than the water is. And with jet skis, you kind of want to block off a section of the lake for it. So, I don't know. You know, maybe we can get it over here and then, I don't know, we'll see. For now, though, yeah, so about the exit, it's definitely gonna live over here. And then you should be gone. And then this is also a thing there. Nice, okay. Let's hook this up straight away. Hope I haven't wasted too much time with this. Quickly get this sorted and done. Nice, okay, nice. Now, as for this one, yeah, this is... Ooh, 10 cars, though. But as for this ride, this is anything but really interesting. The only cool bit is that you have, like, 2 small drops, and you have the coaster bit here. That's like, the main attraction for it. So, yeah, I hope it is enough. It is a simple and easy ride. What we do need to do is, with, like, quite a few rides that can't crash, but... do need repairs. I feel like we need an extra loose walking mechanic. And also, excuse me, you are gonna have that added to your route. I don't expect that much what you call it, litter and vomit and all that stuff over here. So the one handy note's just gonna have to work harder without extra pay, mind you. Okay, so now we will charge the full $5 for this. And basically this is good for business. Why don't we call this Lucky 7? That's probably the name of some Chinese restaurant somewhere in my country. I don't know. It just sounds like the perfect name for a ride like this. Also, I don't really want bright red tracks. How about we go with black and then more black? The yellow supports are okay. I don't mind those. We could go with like a with like a white with dark purple. Those are the helicopter blades, huh? This will basically be like a black and white ride then. I'm okay with that, you know. I don't mind a black and white ride. And if we go with that, we might as well just give this the brown color. No, I think yellow looked better. Even though, I mean, how many supports do we see? Not that many. Oh, it's also the coloring of the fence here. In that case, we will stick with the brown. Nice, okay, so ratings? Probably terrible, but I don't care. Well, I do care a little, but it's not like, you know, I mind that much that they're not the highest. As for the next ride, though, because we have quite a few thrill rides that we can build, let's get one more. Let's get the motion simulator, like right over here on this island. You know what's even nicer to have? Is to have like the swinger ship, like right here at the edge. Oh yeah, that's absolutely the spot for the ride. Also, how was it again with the queue size? I believe that last time we had 4 and we basically noticed that that was already too long. So now we want it to be even shorter. That's the main conclusion that I recall from the previous part. There, something like that, you know. Yeah. Now this is gonna be ugly. There's 2 ways we can go. Or we go up, or we go below. I think the latter is actually better. Go below and then hook it up there. Yeah, that's what we should do with it. There's a tree in the way. Be gone, tree. And be gone, you as well. Tree in the way again. And be gone. Nice. Now this will most definitely need more benches. Because, yeah, this is gonna create loads and loads of vomit. That's basically a guarantee. Nice, okay. So, I feel like there's a void over here of shops and stalls. At the same time, you know, it's like right over there, and it's also right over there. So, yeah, there's a void, and yeah, there isn't. Oh, look, and the guests are going on the ride already, on the Lucky 7. Okay, why don't we call you... yeah, you know, with a with a Oriental styled park. I'm sorry, it is cheap, it is easy, but I had to. I could not resist. Yeah. Oh man, this is the worst name ever. So easy. It's like a basically a shot from 7 meters from the dot. Basically. Yeah, and we know we can't really change anything here. No. Not unlike the, you know, like this coaster here, where all of a sudden there were hidden options that we've never seen before. Nihao does not have such things. What it will need is a dedicated handy dude to keep the exit clean, which will include these sections. Nice. Okay, so now we have a gentle ride, and instantly I can see the problem that this is leading to. I don't know how long it is already, but it is at least a minute, and they're not back. I think they're on like they're halfway, so it's gonna be 2 minutes. We're gonna say with 10 cars. Basically, that just means 12 seconds. That seems about right. Still no ratings, but that's fine. Okay, so yeah, about what we should build next. In all fairness, what we should do probably is get ourselves like a... See, here's the thing. How cool would it be if we have like a coaster for which the station goes below the path here, as well as the track? If we do that though, ideally we'd have the station be in this direction with the front here. But if we do that, then we have like a mile-long queue, and I don't really want that. So what we should then do is have the station be like here, and then continue like this, you know, which is also doable. But well, if we do that, we only have 7,000 in-game euro bucks to accomplish that with. Now I don't mind trying it with the wooden coaster. I mean, we can do it, I feel, technically. But the part where we get another track piece also below this, other than the station, I'm not sure. That's difficult, man. Really difficult. Basically, we need to align ourselves. It is doable if we have the one station bit on this sloped tile. Then what we could do is have the entrance and exit be here. Get down with perhaps like a small curve, and then do like another. Yeah. This might actually be doable. Shall we do that? I think we should, you know. I think we should try that, and then, because what we're doing currently is it's really bad. We're expanding the path whilst we have path here, which is not used, which we shouldn't do. What we should do is continue building stuff like over here, and then connecting the path and expand to this direction. But yeah, you know, that will be a thing for a little bit later. For now, I kind of want to have the wooden coaster here. So let's see if we can pull this off. For starters, what we're definitely going to need is is this, and it's only going to be 7,000 game euro bucks. So there isn't a lot of you know, financial room to do all kind of crazy shenanigans. But we should be able to get at least something half decent out here. And then, yeah, and then from quad that section, maximum station length. And I believe that the maximum station length means 3 trains rather than 2. Yep, that's definitely what it means. We will do the exits. Yeah, about the exit. We can do the exit over there. That's not the issue, really. And then basically we want this to go like this. And then go like this. Now, I hope, I pray that this is... Is this in line? No, it isn't. It is not in line. That's because of this extra lift piece that we needed to add. What I wanted to do was just go down straight and get down there, but I feel like that's not gonna be within the realm of possibilities. Unless we take a different approach and basically, instead of going up, already go down. and then just curve it with the low speeds, which seems like a reasonable option to do. So, oh, never mind. There is at least the right entrance there. And then what we would need is this. And then remove the tree. And then also remove the tree over there. Look, so this is basically like the first part of the coaster, right? Nothing really happens aside from going down, making a curve here, which technically could also be curved. Yeah, that might be better actually. Let's do that. You know, I was just thinking for a moment, is that a wise decision? But I feel like it is. Look. And then we need at least one lift piece here. And then go like this. Now for the rest of the coaster design, because let's face it, I haven't really thought this through. I wanted this. I also really want at least one underground section for this. Now, the best place for an underground section would be to drop it steeply. Then, excuse me, curve it around. Make like one loop, get up and get back, because I feel that by the time we're back, then we have run through our money. What I really just wanted to do was this, and also by doing it the way I just described, we will also keep the majority of the wooden tracks out of sight, which I also feel is like a big plus for the design. And what we could do is try and see if we can resurface over here and then dive down and get back into the underground. So basically it's just a curve shooting out and then getting back into the underground. That's definitely a cool idea. I think we should try and see if we can get that to work, and if we can, then we are the heroes of the roller coaster development, right? Right? Are we not, game? Yeah, we are. Look at us go. Look at us go. And then all we need to do right now is curve it around like this at breakneck speeds, get ourselves up to the right height, because I feel like that's gonna be, let's pause it for a moment. Yeah, I feel like where we want to be is at height 8, which we currently are at height 6, so we can go up till over there. And then let's see here, because right now I kind of want to start resurfacing with a curve like this, and then something like this, and then go down already, which shouldn't be that difficult. Also, I said something about the terrain. I said it with the best intentions. That's all I can say about it. Now, how cool would it be if we were able to get above ground, like on this line? Maybe even like somewhere over here, and just loop pretty tight around our own track. In terms of money, that's also like the best approach that we can make, because yeah, I look at our money and I'm like, oh man, this is really bad what we're doing right now. So how does this line up? I don't even really see the builder tiles. it seems to me that we are currently right below our own tracks. No, we are like one to the side of it. So let's go with this type of curve. And then what we should do really is so curve. I feel like what we should do is move this, go straight for a little bit. You know what we can do? I'm not sure if it's possible, but what we can do is perhaps do, yeah, nice. That's what I wanted. And then do this, and then like this, and then also like this. And then all we need to do right now is go straight. And then how about we do an on-ride photo section? just because we can, And basically, this is also to make our park financial a little bit more healthy. Because no matter what you do, the on-ride photo section always seems to sell at least to a few guests. And then we break it to from 43 to 35 to 28 to 20. There we go. Nice. And we have 2,000 game Euro bucks still for us. And what we're not doing is covering up the park in a lot of wooden supports. Yeah, this is, I'm not gonna say that this is a good design, because really it is not. But, in terms of like how badly we impacted the loops, all we have is one small curtain, but we actually have quite a, quite a high speed. We have like a big drop, and we go into the underground twice, and we have a splash, and we have a photo. So all in all, this has all the makings of being an actual good roller coaster. Now, to get this to a place where I'd really wanted, I feel like we should just try and see that we hook it up to the bridge. Queue doesn't need to be too short, but the moment I have it connected, I'm already, I'm already thinking like, okay, yeah, no, it's good, it's fine. Try and get it back. We'll see what we need to do with it. Yeah, I figured this was what we needed to do with it. But that's all right. That's all right. So now that we have this sorted, I know that it's still testing. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, without knowing the ratings, I'm sure there will be at least 5. We've built more simpler designs than this, and I'm pretty sure that, we got the suspended roller coaster. I'm not sure if that's the big one, or, with like the hanging trains that waggle around in the corner, or if that's like the tiny one on a single rail, with like trains of a single guest. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying is like we will just open this up because in terms of financial situation, it's not like we're broke, but we're kinda. Really, the money is not doing great. So why don't we call this, yeah, the oyster cloister. And you might think like, wait, but that's not Chinese. No, it's not all gonna be Chinese or Japanese or whatever, I mean, come on. And besides, you have oyster sauce in Eastern kitchen. I believe it's like Taiwanese food or Vietnamese food use a lot of it. So there you go. I just fast talked my Eastern reference in the in this name. Yeah. So we were coloring this. No. No. Ideally, this isn't looking so bad. And then this with red and golden? Looks kind of okay, if I'm honest. It's a bit different, you know, but I like the style. I think it fits the pagoda thing that we got going on really well. So we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it like this. And by the way, just out of curiosity, I believe, where did we do it? Over here. Is there like some kind of fancy pixel wall thing that we can choose here that looks good? Maybe gray wall edges? Green, gray? Maybe? On the other hand, I just said that our financial situation was bad. Let's not try that over here. But yeah, the oyster cloister, it's a thing. And all we need to do now is set up a mechanic. Are you trapped to... Yeah, you are. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and also, now that we have a roller coaster over here, you know what that means? That means that this exit will have a dedicated handy dude. Because if we don't, there's gonna be vomit all over. But so far, the state of the park is that we are in June, year 1, with July, August, September and October still to go, and we are getting in the right direction of attracting the guests that we need in the park. But we need a lot more, and we started out with 150 guests or so. So what we really did was just 350 guests. That's only like a little bit more than a half of what we need. So we're gonna need to do a lot more in this year. And we will do so next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.